Hello, everyone. Welcome to NUFC Insiders. My name is Chris, the American Magpie. And in today's reaction, we got Danny Murphy revealing why Newcastle's Bruno Guimaraes will never be one of the best midfielders. Let's take a look.
We'll talk now, though, about that match that Danny was working on last night. Newcastle, of course, have got themselves into the FA Cup quarter-finals. They hope to win a domestic trophy for the first time in about 69 years. It's quite incredible. Afterwards, Eddie Howe, you wouldn't be surprised to hear, was just saying it's the getting through that mattered.
It was a proper old-fashioned cup tie, really. I thought means everything to us. There's a lot of emotions during the game. That was really tough. I thought Blackburn played well. Made it very difficult for us to penetrate them and break them down. They're also a threat the other way. I thought our goalkeeper made a couple of really good saves in open play during the game, but as did theirs. So even contest, and we're delighted to get through.
I mean, Danny, you were there and you watched it at close quarters, but would winning the FA Cup, they're a long way off from doing that, I know that, but would winning the trophy take Newcastle's season from regressive to remarkable?
Of course it would.
Pretty much. I mean, that would...
We agree on that.
Paper over a few cracks, but yeah, it would be an amazing achievement for them to get some trophy there, because that's what they're aiming for, really. You know, these owners didn't come in to be nearly there. They want to win trophies. Well, they said they're going to. So yeah, I think it would be a huge achievement for them and really set things up nicely for next season and give Eddie a bit of breathing space.
I agree. I
worry for them a little bit in the last couple of months watching Newcastle. They've lost that athleticism and energy and superb intensity that they played with for the majority of last season and at times this season, especially at home. They seem to create it better at home than they do away.
Why is that?
That is actually something that's false. I mean, if you actually, the beginning of the season, that was the case. Now we're seeming to get points away or winning away than at home. So I don't believe in this home form, away form. What does it mean? You're away, so you go play away and you're scared. So are our players scared to play away? Or now that we're not winning at home, does it mean that we're scared to play at home? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I think it's a form issue, and it's just nonsense to keep saying this away home form.
So a lack of strength and depth. I mean, a lot of those players have been flogged. A lot of those players have played a hell of a lot of minutes. And if you play the style that Eddie wants, you have to be physically very good. It's not a possession-based philosophy. It's a high-intensity, high-energy front foot football that Eddie likes. And when there's a few players out of 11 who aren't quite with that or on board with it, it becomes very difficult for the rest to follow suit. And you kind of get caught in this in-between situation where you want to do it and you're nearly there, but you become a bit easier to play against, which is what we've seen, hence the fact they've conceded a lot of goals. So yeah, they need to get players fit and get that squad.
Do you think there's an issue with Guimaraes' athleticism?
Yes, absolutely. That's what will stop him being one of the best, because everything else in his game's superb.
Yep.
Great passer, technically gifted, but he's not a great athlete. I mean, he has. I feel for him because I was the same, really. I had to be on top of my game to look a good player.
Yep.
And when I was below my best physically, I looked a bit lethargic and a bit sloppy at times. And he needs real athletes around him to shine. And normally they've got it with Joe Linton, Willock, Longstaff. Normally they surround him with amazing legs, so you see the best of him. But to be fair to Bruno, his durability in terms of always being available to play, he always...
Yeah, I'm going to definitely disagree with the athleticism of Bruno Guimaraes. I think he is, he's always running all over the pitch. He's always trying to figure out what to do with Newcastle United in the midfield. But he is alone. He is a lone star in the midfield for Newcastle. He's not talking about Longstaff, who plays horrific every week after week. And that is the problem. The young Miley kid, of course, he's a young lad, and he doesn't have pace, and so it doesn't help out there either. But you figure an experienced Longstaff would know how to help out and how to relieve a little bit of that pressure from Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes is not an athlete. What are we talking about? Is he overweight? He doesn't have pace? Are you kidding me? You really must be watching Bruno Guimaraes every game, 90 minutes, for you to realize like this kid is plays his heart out every time, but he can't do it all. He is literally right now in Newcastle's midfield a lone star. The only player playing in the midfield is Bruno Guimaraes. Gets a little bit of help from Lewis Miley every now and then, but Longstaff, nothing from him. So is he supposed to be a DM? He's supposed to defend. He's supposed to create. He's supposed to pass, assist, look, assess, as well as relieve the center backs. Are we really serious? Are we really going to criticize Bruno Guimaraes, or is it that Bruno is the easier target for certain pundits, certain people to criticize because he is a star and he is somebody that's getting sought out for millions and millions out there in European football. One of them PSG. So are we really gonna go for Bruno instead of criticizing other players that deserve it and haven't been playing at all well to even be starting for Newcastle United? Are we really going to focus on Bruno Guimaraes? It's a little bit of nonsensical. It's nonsensical to me to focus on Bruno at this point in time. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I definitely want to hear your opinion. I definitely want to read your comments and interact with you. What do you think about these words by Danny Murphy, who secretly he put himself in that mix? Obviously, Danny Murphy, with all due respect, you were never as good as Bruno Guimaraes. He kind of compared himself there. I can agree with certain things, but not that Bruno is not an athlete. That is a fallacy. That is a lie. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As for right now, we will see you on the next one. Hey, did you know that you can become a member of the show? Help us support the channel, help us grow for as little as 0.75 British pounds, $1 a month. It's not much, and you can help us support the channel. And also, you can get great perks. You can get loyalty badges every month showing your support and your loyalty to the channel. You can get customized emojis for you to have fun on the chat. Also, you can get priority reply to your comments, early access to new videos, member shout outs, and of course, you get your name added twice to the monthly raffle, increasing your chances to win monthly prizes. Home shirts, away shirts, anything that has to do with Newcastle United. We give away something every month, and you can win that as well. And if you want to upgrade to the ultimate tier package, you can get a lot more perks and exclusive content. On top of everything that you get on the first tier, you can also get a bigger chance to winning these raffles because you get your name added 5 times, increasing your margin to win these prizes, as well as exclusive member-only videos. You get member-only live shows and the Once Upon a Time podcast only for you, only for Ultimate members. And in this podcast, we talk about the history of Newcastle United, everything that has to do in the past, the entertainers. We cover everything throughout history, dating back to the beginnings of times. So don't miss out. It's for a small price every month. You get exclusive content and a shot of winning big prizes at the end of every month. What are you waiting for? You can join in the first link in the description or click the join button on every video and you should be able to become a member of the show. If you want to watch more videos, click here or subscribe right here. And thank you for supporting the channel.